All right, Virginia, let's talk about these new traffic laws or traffic changes that are coming July 1st here in Virginia. First up is speeding. Speeding is a huge issue right now, especially here in Northern Virginia where it's a heavily populated area. It used to be in Virginia that if you got charged with reckless driving for going over 80 miles an hour, regardless of the speed limit, or if you were traveling 20 miles over the speed limit, you can be charged and convicted of reckless driving. Starting July 1st, Virginia has changed that, and now it's if you're going 85 miles or higher, or if you're going 20 miles over the speed limit, then you can be charged with reckless driving. One of the other things that they added into this statute is that if you're traveling between the speed of 80 miles an hour and 86 miles an hour, there's a mandatory $100 fine that's added on to any other fines and court costs that you would have. So speeding is going to get pretty pricey here in Virginia if you don't slow it down. Another law that they're instituting here in Virginia come July 1st involves if you're driving distracted or if you're speeding or doing something that causes injury to a vulnerable person out on the roads. So what that means is they're trying to protect bikers, people in wheelchairs, pedestrians that are walking, skateboarders, people skating, anybody that's out on the road outside of a vehicle are the people that they're targeting right now to protect. So if you are the proximate cause, is what they're calling it, of that person's serious injury, then you can be charged with a Class 1 misdemeanor. That carries up to 12 months in jail and a fine of up to $2,500. So you really have to pay attention and share the road out there with all the other people that are traveling on the roads, even if they're not in a vehicle. Virginia also has a change in one of its DUI laws. In Virginia, it used to be with a civil refusal that you lost your license for 12 months and you couldn't have a restricted license to drive for work, school, probation, childcare needs, job interviews, all of those things. Come July 1st, if you're convicted of a first-time civil refusal, you can petition the court after 30 days to have a restricted license with ignition interlock installed on your vehicle. That's a big change, and it's something that we're all going to have to adjust to as we handle these DUI and refusal cases. Another law that's passed goes into effect not in July of this year, but it will start January 1st of 2021, and that is you cannot be holding your phone or any other kind of electronic device while you're driving. It gives the officer a reason to pull you over, and again, start preparing for that because they're going to be on the lookout for that come January 1st. Again, that's one of the few laws that's going into place in January of 2021 as opposed to July of 2020. Finally, it used to be that if you had a first-time drug offense and you were going to do some kind of deferred program to have the case dismissed with probation and counseling and treatment, that you lost your license and could get a restricted license for that 6-month period that the court required. They have now taken that requirement out. So for any kind of deferred disposition like that, where you're doing a 6-month loss or a deferred disposition on your drug case, they're no longer taking the licenses in those type of situations. Those are a lot of the traffic changes that are coming to us here in Virginia come July 1st, except for that holding your phone, your handheld phone, or any other kind of electronic device. As I said before, that one starts January 1st of 2021. So stay safe out there, Virginians. Know that the police are going to be targeting these new offenses and the other ones that they always have been. So share the roads, watch your speed, and be polite if you are stopped by police.